Madam Chair, actually, they say that they're performing so well and that they're supposed to be the representatives of the people. But then, why are they so reluctant about submitting themselves to the people in an election, citing, among others, the pandemic? It has become a very convenient excuse for them to say, oh, we are not able to perform because of the pandemic. I would think that the pandemic even gave us more time to attend to what was supposed, or what we are supposed to do, and what we are supposed to be mandated to do. So, but to me, the pandemic was a blessing. It was a blessing because, number one, families were brought together. Another is people learned how to, become more productive. In my area, in Sulu, people learned how to cook. People learned how to do business, sell, and do some catering. So, to me, it was the better, it was the real normal, not a new normal. That was the correct normal. Because outside of that, it was abnormal. Because when discipline is lacking, that is not normal. But at least under with that pandemic, people learned how to follow laws, follow regulations. So that face mask, you wash your hands. I think that was good for us. If only we can have something like that without the disease, follow regulations, that would make a very healthy society. At least in the province of Sulu, it was very healthy for us. So it should never be made as an excuse. In fact, it should have encouraged them to do more, provide more. If they did not know what to do with the funds. But what did they do? We do not know. We spent more of the local funds for a pandemic than the park. We transported medicines and everything. We did that ourselves. Thank you, Madam.
Thank you. Yes, Chairman Marius.
Yes, to respond to that, the peace agreements, the comprehensive agreement of the Bangsamoro and the framework agreement were painstakingly negotiated over many years. And then we had the Bangsamoro Organic Law, which is the legal basis for the BAM, which is a very comprehensive document with a plethora of steps to be taken, steps to be implemented, including, of course, the very crucial core legislations. And simply to say that the original transition period of 3 years was very, very optimistic for this task to be achieved. So Congress was wise enough to extend the transition period, to give the BAM more time to bring the various legislations, institutions in place as a basis for meaningful self-governance in the BAM. And the BAM, we should also not forget, is an autonomous region, which is based on the 1987 Constitution. So there is in the agreements the concept of parity of esteem. That is, there are two governments mutual respect between these two parties, and the BAM should be given sufficient time to implement what has been agreed in lengthy negotiation and what is in the Bangsamoro Organic Law.
Thank you. Yes, Governor Tan.
You know, Madam Chairman, Madam Chair, you know, if we wait for them, good if they are doing uh, what is expected of them. I mean, do the mandate. But if they are not, we are growing old. We never grow young. So even Chairman Murad is also aging. And so with the other officials of the barn, we are also aging. So who will take care of our next generation if we do not do it now? So actually, in our case, never mind. We are already old. We can go. But the problem is the next generations that will come after us, what will happen to them? They will become laggards. So we want them to be at par with the rest of the Filipino nation. This is what we have been saying. You want to become special. And yet you want to become autonomous, but you are not really autonomous because you rely on your operations on the government or the national government. Now, I really do not know of any autonomous region that has become successful. If ever they have become successful, like I read one in, I think, in Spain, after which they're now seeking for independence. Do we go to war again? No. What we want is something like what the Afro-Americans did in America. The Aborigines or the American Indians sought for what? Special treatment, the affirmative action in America. What happened to the American Indians? All of their lands have been taken over by government. Look at the Afro-Americans. Did they ask for special treatment? No. They asked only for fair treatment. Even Barack Obama never really imagined, the father of Barack Obama never really imagined that one day his son would become president of the world. Why? Because at that time when he was born, that was the height of racial discrimination. But did the blacks or the colored Americans ask for special treatment? No. They sought for civil liberty, fairness. So they performed, they strive very hard. They excelled in academic, they excelled in sports, performing arts, and so on. So this is what we like to happen. We are a minority. This is what I have been saying. I do not seek to have a special treatment because I become second class. Even soldiers who are individuals who would like to join the armed forces, who would like to join the Philippine National Police, they want certain requirements to be waived. I always tell them, do not do that. Because you become second class citizen or second class member of that organization. When you want to compete, compete on equal footing. If you are not ready, do not compete. So I hope this is understood by the leadership of the barn. So we are not against peace. We just want real peace. And that is just, and that will last until we are gone. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Governor Tan. Any more from the members of the third-party monitoring team?
No, just to say that you mentioned the young people, Governor Tan. I think what they want and what they really deserve is peace. And there are now lots of new young members also part of the Sakur Transition Authority who are committed to working for peace. And please look at these peace agreements as a chance to achieve lasting peace in the Bangsamoro, because this is, from our point of view, this is possible based on the commitment of both parties to these peace agreements in cooperation with the local government units in the Bangsamoro. So please try to work to establish trust. Please try to work to achieve better cooperation. I think the next 3 years offer that opportunity. And in 2025, there will be democratic elections in the Bang. There will be a new BTA, also on the basis of the seats on party lists. And I think this is an opportunity for the people in the Bangsamoro to achieve sustainable self-governance. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman Marius.